Hello everybody, I'm Trish Armstrong-Child, the Chief Executive of Blackpool Teaching Hospitals, and it's my absolute pleasure to take part this year in the annual Tree of Lights. The Tree of Lights is a tradition that we do every year and an opportunity for us to look back in the year and think about the people, the loved ones that we've lost, but more importantly, a time to reflect and celebrate the people they were and the lives they lived and the impact they had on us. So this small service that we've put together is a variety of our teams who'll be presenting poems, times of reflection and some songs that gives us the opportunity to come together, albeit virtually this year, to remember those that mattered the most.
I have come out to see the wisdom trees, to see their summer green take fire, red and gold in the autumn sun. Too soon these leaves, this autumn fire, will fall and turn to crackling ashes at my feet. Why must they fall so soon? Lying down on the leaf-littered earth, I sleep and dream. A special dream of tying leaves on wisdom trees. Leaf by leaf, I bind them on. With threads of gold and green, a labour of love. Tying leaves to stop the fall from falling. A labour of love? No, a fool at work. The trees are wise to know when to let go. They understand that in the economy of God's creation, part of life must fall away each year. Silently they accept, and wisely they let the leaves fall. The dream is over, and I heed its lesson. Part of learning life is learning to let go, to learn the verdict of the seasons, and willingly to let the leaves fall and think of another springtime.
For skilled hands, warm hearts, loving companionship, gentle care and attentiveness, we give our thanks.
For all those whose work goes unseen, all the work behind the scenes, administrative support, diligent care of rooms, and lovingly prepared food, we give our thanks.
For those who give of their time, skills, love and energy in the support of patients, in the bereavement care, in fundraising and beyond, we give our thanks.
For all whose journey brings them to Blackpool for respite care, for symptom control, or for their final earthly journey, we give our thanks.
For those we see and those we see no longer, for those whose lives now live on in our memories, and in our hearts, former patients and staff, and all our departed loved ones, we give our thanks.
For those who have had the privilege to meet and share time with, those whose lives have inspired us, made us smile, made us cry, for those we remember this day with affection, we give our thanks.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly
The blessing of autumn. As autumn flames across park and fields, as smoke curls from ditch and garden, as birds sing their farewell song, as frost begins to touch the ground and our hearts are warmed by the scent, sound and touch of it, now is the time to throw away the heavy stone of anger, regret, fear, which hardens our hearts. Now is the time to gather the stone of praise, to build a cairn of thankfulness to our God for all the blessings of our autumn life. Loving gardener of life, turn my time of sorrow towards season of hope. I hope to return to joy. I yearn to be free of sadness. May the eyes of my faith look beyond my loss and see the promise of spring that follows every winter. Never-ending source of hope, may the power of resurrection assure me of happiness. I hold out my downcast spirit to you and offer you my trusting heart. I await the healing I need, confident that your grace will restore my inner peace.
We share a moment of quiet now to collect our thoughts, to hold in our hearts and minds all those whom we cherish and remember. When we are weary and in need of strength, when we are lost and sick at heart, when we have a joy we crave to share, when we have decisions that are difficult to make, when we have achievements that are based on theirs, we remember them. At the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, at the opening of the buds and the rebirth of spring, at the blueness of the skies and in the warmth of summer, at the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn. We remember them. At the rising of the sun and at its setting, as long as we live, they too will live, for they are always a part of us. We cherish the special place in our hearts that we will always reserve for you. We love you and remember you.
We come now to the dedication of our online Book of Remembrance. As we are gathered for this time together online, we ask that all those whom we mourn and the names inscribed and honoured in our Book of Remembrance may continue to shine in our hearts now and always. We light now our special candle of remembrance. This candle represents all those who have died within the care of Blackpool Teaching Hospitals NHS Foundation Trust, whose memory we treasure and honour. This candle is lit to remember the people whom we loved. Let us remember them and everything that made them special to us. Their spirit, their light, that live forever with us.
We'd like to thank everyone for the very kind donations on behalf of the Trust and the Swan team that you have donated to help us help and support those in our community who are bereaved.
And please remember that we're still here as a Swan team, even if your bereavement wasn't recent. If you need some support, please get in touch.
On behalf of all the staff here at Blackpool Teaching Hospitals, through our annual remembrance service, we remember those who have died and their loved ones you are in our thoughts.
So now as we go our separate ways, our closing words. As we have remembered our loved ones, so now we remember the living, knowing that our tribute to them is to live as fully as we can. Let us continue our journey, walking one step at a time, one day at a time, and supported by love. Tenderly, may time heal your sorrow. Gently, may friends ease your pain. Softly, may peace replace your heartache. May the warmest of your memories remain.